was not malignant. The Atlanta shuttle astronauts are at Cape Canaveral preparing for Thursday.
Let's just trying to test it.
Running?
Yeah.
Hey everybody, December 3rd, 1989, David's 4th birthday party at the Jewish Community Center in New Orleans. Stand up and jump. Yeah. Jump. It's like riding the horses. Happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday. Come on, they pick you up when you see the camera.
Jump up and down, Melissa.
How long we never do that, you know?
You like your daddy, huh?
Only when Mama's not. Donna gets on camera. Now, Donna,
Come on here.
go get your plate, sugar. Go ahead.
Callie. Callie, you sit right here. That's good. I'll get you some. Thanks, Dad. Say hi, Mike. Say hi, Mike. Whose birthday?
Hey, Melissa.
Where?
Hi. Say hi, Mike. It's my birthday. It's not mine. It's David's.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to
Is the man good?
All right.
I'll take you one.
He was blown. You see how he tried to blow?
The man is delicious.
He was trying to blow.
No words are spoken, we know.
Donna, take it before he's 5, Donna.
Okay, Dad, you're good with the knife.
He'll be 5 by the time you snap a picture. Doggone right.
You were like it.
Still hovering. Enough for everybody.
Who's taking that? And what's your name? David what? Oh, yes, David. The car's going in the gas
Somebody said they're next one.
Tell me how large you want it.
Small.
Okay.
I guess.
All right. Yeah.
The outfit those have if you want to start on the cake.
You like him? You got it?
We gotta make it
About the
small.
same flavor?
Yeah, they're all.
Evan, what would that have for you? You want your cake?
Here's ice cream, baby.
Jonathan, you want a car?
Okay, go. Hold in.
Get right here, baby, in the middle.
Well, I can't.
That's it, just like that.
Come here.
All right.
Closer, closer, David. Missing closer.
You're too close, Susie.
All right, look at
You're too close, Susie.
Evan, look.
Look at
Evan,
yay!
come in here.
Go get next to David. Susie, you're too close.
Where do you want to break the wall?
You want what? You want the present? Yeah, when they present.
David?
You open the night hall.
Go get it. It's on the table over there. David, wait. Uncle Mike. Hi, Uncle Mike. That's Uncle Mike. What? Okay, in a minute, Where were you hiding? Where were you hiding? You're so quiet, huh? I got one for you.
Happy birthday.
Here's another one. We'll get this one to Daddy to hold.
Hi, Brad. Enjoy it. Thank you.
Mama, we enjoyed it.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
Say that, Daddy.
Good time. It's fun. Whoop. Let's go,
All
Bob.
right, I'm just getting out of the
Aaron, we gotta get your jacket. Come here.
See you later.
Ron, Steve. There you go, Bob.
We're going to eat them at home. Do you have a bag?
All right, time to go.
Bye-bye. Wait, bye-bye to the camera.
Everybody wave bye-bye to the camera. It's the end of the party.
Say happy birthday, David. Come on in. Come on in the picture. Come on. We're going to get you presents. The big one? Okay. The big one? Okay. You get them all. The party. David's right here.
Every day, when the ball club is going well, the hot hitter always comes up in the right spot. And when a ball club is struggling, the cold hitter is always up there in the wrong spot. And for the Cubs, Dawson has been a cold hitter. That's in there. Sinker at the knee. Andre was saying in the aftermath of last night's game that he was angry at himself because he wasn't just trying to get a base hit. He was doing what a rookie would do, try too hard and try and hit it out of the ballpark. He is hitting only 125. 0-2. Curveball got him. And he is still the out man. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left, no score.
Occasionally, through the sands of time, there emerge designs which are viewed as more than evolutionary. Introducing the revolutionary 1990 Toyota Celica.
You are here in the pursuit of one thing, an atomic bomb.
In a time that demanded the most of America,
he demanded the most of men.
So what is it you're working on? What is it that's so damn important?
It is important. She's a card-carrying communist. Tell her. Goodbye.
The task was impossible.
We can give this country the biggest stick in the playground, and I intend to do that.
But his passion was undeniable.
I can do it without you. Well, if you do, and something goes wrong, let it go!
I wanted to tell him I love him because he's going to die.
It's a crisis of conscience. You got one job, Doctor. Give me the bomb.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Paul Newman, Fat Man and Little Boy, rated PG-13, starts Friday, October 20th at a theater near you.
I know college won't be an easy climb. That's why I joined the Army. With the GI Bill and the Army College Fund, in 2 years I'll have $17,000 to help me pay for college. And I'm developing the confidence and determination I'll need to help me succeed when I get there. Now I know I can make it to the top, not just in college, but in whatever I do.
Let's get a report from Mike Schmidt.
Yeah, Vinny, I'm watching the replay of Andre Dawson, his strikeout, and he's just trying to overdo everything. I mean, look at him forcing this. This is a hanging ball up and in, and his left foot's almost on home plate. I think Andre's going to have to relax, and as he did last night, hit that ball to the opposite field. That's how he's going to be effective. We need the 2-out base hits if they're going to get in this thing.
Well, they've been overmatched because the Cubs have been able to furnish firepower from Sandberg and Grace. But there have been 3 big giants. Here's the lineup. Butler, Thompson, Clark, Mitchell, Williams, Kennedy, Sheridan, Uribe, and Russell, and young Mike Bilecki, formerly a teammate of Rick Russell. Somehow trying to find a way to beat the Giants and keep the Cubs alive. Popped in the air. Behind the plate, Girardi with a lot of room. 1 down. So Butler, and you just wonder psychologically if that's a smart play. You know all the pressure on this kid, and yet you go up there and swing at the first pitch. But I guess it's academic. We'll never really know.
Going up there and looking for a certain pitch. Hitters will go up and look for pitches. They'll go up and look at zones. One of the two, and Brett Butler, who's been predominantly trying to go to left field for the entire series, may have gotten a pitch that he felt maybe he could drive for an extra base hit. That may be why he was going for a pitch so early in the count.
Robbie Thompson coming up.
The defense for the Cubs, Marvell Wynn in place of Dwight Smith in left, Jerome Walton in center, Dawson in right, Luis Salazar, Dunston, Sandberg, and Grace. Girardi behind the plate, and Bilecki. One thing about this playoff series, the defense has been very good for both sides.
Fastball in there for a strike. Thompson having a big series, not only hitting .333, but some impressive numbers with 2 home runs and 3 clutch RBIs. 0-1. And that's foul back and out of play, and the count 0-2.
A couple of pop-ups straight up in the air tell you the kind of fastball that Mike Bilecki is working with. Pitch is taking off, having a little tail on it, and the hitter's hitting the bottom half of the ball. What you'll see a lot in a pitcher that has real good stuff, his ball will be very active at the hitting zone. You can see he's using the 4-seam fastball, and then you'll see the ball that takes a little pop at the end, and everybody hitting the bottom half of the ball.
Ground ball to Mark Grace. He hangs the feed to Bilecki. Got him. Close play at first base. Great hustle by Robbie Thompson and a good hang by Mark Grace so that Bilecki could field it without breaking stride.
Good teamwork between Grace and Bilecki here. This is not an easy play. Pitcher's got to come down that line. You know that Thompson running has excellent speed. Grace makes a good feed right at the bag. That's really the key, so you catch it and boom, can take a step and hit the bag. First base umpire Randy Marsh right on top of it. Another look from the right field camera. The key is a decent feed, a little bit high, but Bilecki right on the right route and can come right down to the bag.
Slow curveball for a strike to Will Clark, and the count 0-1. Clark tearing him up like Mark Grace. 2 down. First inning, no score. 0-1 the count. Fastball goes to the screen. Mike Bilecki has his ducks in a row. As Mike said, I'm just glad to be here. In 1985, he had a ruptured disc in his back. He pitched with the injury, won 2 games, and then underwent surgery. And it was serious stuff. But he has fought his way back to this role. 1-2.
Cubs have changed their defense against Will Clark here from last night. Center field, Jerome Walton is way over in right center. Last night they were playing Clark more or less straight away. Clark last night showing that he wanted to hit the ball to left field.
Fouled off, still 1-2. How did Mike Bielecki wind up with the Cubs? Well, he's from Baltimore, which is Jim Fry's hometown. And Jim Fry's son-in-law had worked out at the same health club. And it was the son-in-law told Jim Fry, you know, this Bielecki fella's okay. And here he is pitching the most important game of the year. 2-2. Cubs, as they have done, get their share of base hits, but they're leaving the runners. So with 2 hits they left 2, and now the 2-2 pitch to Clark. Got him. So Will Clark strikes out. A strong first inning for Mike Bielecki, and at the end of an inning, no score.
Glad to be in America, back in the good old USA. I've been missing my baby, the sweet green earth, and a pure simple meal made America's way.
Quarter pounder hot off the grill with crispy golden fries.
America's meat and potatoes.
I'm home.
That's McDonald's.
My great-great-great-grandfather, Johann Peterstroh, was brewing beer in Kiern in 1775.
The Germans, they like a beer with character. And our family brought what they learned to this country.
Family Brewers, with a tradition of brewing experience that's longer than Miller or Coors or Budweiser. Stroh's, a beer that's not the same as other beers. Fire brewed, family brewed, for more than 200 years.
The struggle for excellence is the spirit behind running a business. It's the only way to run an airline. At Northwest, helping you do business is putting us on the fast track. In all we do, we're striving to jump the line from the merely good to being great. Because being the best is the only thing we want to be.
A real good love.
Your marriage will never end.
Always lasts.
Your children will never grow old. The Western will never die. Capture it on an 8-hour T160, and we guarantee you a lifetime of replays and re-records. For life, for sure, forever. BASF, tape that lasts forever.
2 cops who love the game.
Playoffs. You want to brush up on our baseball trivia?
Why don't you just brush your hair? It's a whole new ball game with Hardball Friday.
Tomorrow night on NBC, an all-new Matlock mystery, followed by a brand-new world premiere movie, Desperado, starring Alex MacArthur and Richard Farnsworth. They say it's the best one yet. Luis Salazar, who has hit in all 4, Sean Dunston and Joe Girardi. Fastball, strike. Salazar with a single and a home run last night. Chopper to the third. Matt Williams is there.
Another one of the trades that Jimmy Fry made, sending Calvin Schiraldi to the San Diego Padres. He got Fry and, he got Salazar and Marvell Wynn, both of them in the lineup today for the Cubs.
Sean Dunston coming up. The crowd is getting on Sean Dunston, but actually it's not fair, to be honest. After they all shook out last night, the report was that when Dunston got that little flare base hit, Will Clark wasn't the one who ignited him. It was Kelly Downs, the pitcher. Not Clark. Comebacker. 2 down. And when you think about it, it was a typical pitcher's reaction to a bloop. You know, why don't you swing the bat? And what Will Clark was actually doing, he was trying to serve as a peacemaker. And before the game, Clark and Dunston had a long, good-natured chat by the batting cage. 2 down, and Joe Girardi coming up. There's Kelly Downs, who pitched so well last night, but kind of ignited the fire. 4-1.
That was a great play by Russell on that ball. When he showed he was in perfect position to field it. Outstanding fielder.
Joe Girardi hitting 143, fists one right to Robbie Thompson. He was properly jammed. The Cubs are gone in order, and at the end of an inning and a half, no score.
I wanted to live in the Rocky Mountain region. 12 or 13 of us have played together now for 8 to 10 years. We just have a good time.
Keep it down.
What Tom does is he doesn't care if we make mistakes. He doesn't get down on anybody.
A lot of these players depend on Tom Dater for their life insurance.
It's all teamwork. It's no individual players.
He's been on their team for 10 years and with New York Life for 18 years.
Why would I buy insurance from a stranger when I can buy it from the worst fullback in Boise?
New York Life, the company you keep.
It's reassuring to know that of all the cars in its segment, the Toyota Corolla is the most trouble-free. Peace of mind. With the Toyota Corolla, it's standard equipment.
Oh, honey, don't come near me, please.
Oh, I can't. No, it's not a good idea.
Oh, no, baby, not right.
Oh, sweetie. You don't want to get too close.
Fight morning breath with Scope. Scope has 2 powerful ingredients to kill 90% of the bacteria that cause morning breath.
Kiss me.
What are you waiting for?
Great kiss.
You may kiss me now.
Scope, the best thing first thing in the morning.
It's 11:35, and Roseanne Horn is learning all about her antifreeze. The hard way. Don't push your luck. Guarantee it with Advanced Formula Prestone.
Come on, answer.
Today's Duracell battery lasts up to 30% longer than the one from a few years back. Duracell. You can't top the Copperton.
Watch it wet. Baywatch, Friday.
That's Dusty Baker between innings, rubbing out a couple of kinks in the shoulder and neck of Jose Uribe. Aye, there's the rub. Then we go to the second with Mitchell, Williams, and Kennedy. Kevin Mitchell hitting .400. Mitchell is now a definite veteran of league championship games. He's played in 12 of them, and he's hitting .302. In there.
Trying to keep the ball away from Kevin. You can see the first pitch from Balecki, the off-speed curveball. One of the things Dick Pohl is trying to get his club to do is to establish that first pitch strike. It's so important to get the first strike over. You're going to come in, you come in off the plate. He's been first strike to each of the hitters he's faced so far.
0-2 to Kevin Mitchell. Down and away, on deck Matt Williams, and then Terry Kennedy. Interestingly enough, the Giants, as you know, hold an advantage 3-1. That's the first time that has occurred in the National League Championship Series. They check no swings, said Randy Martin. 4 times in the American League Championship Series history has one team had a 3-1 advantage over the other. But this is the first time in the National League. 2-2. Got him. And that looked like it had a pretty good sinker to it. Second strikeout for Mike Balecki, and the batter will be Matt Williams.
Hey, look, maybe we can tell if it's a split finger or if it's a straight change. Looks like the sinker, just a flat, straight sinker. That looks the second kind of fastball that we've seen Bilecki throw. Remember, we saw him earlier throwing the cross seam, a four-seam fastball. That the sinker. That really diving down and in. Good movement on the ball at the hitting zone. That's one of the important keys.
Fastball high to Matt Williams. 12 pitches, the two classic at-bats in this league championship series. 12 pitches to Mark Grace, 12 pitches to Matt Williams. And last night, the 12th, 1-4 San Francisco, ball 2.
This is where the Giants have really capitalized when they've gotten ahead of the pitchers. Here the ball, count 2 balls and no strikes.
Now the 2-0 pitch. High pop fly on the right side. Sandberg going out looking for help. Here comes Dawson, and it'll be flagged by Grace. Sandberg turned his back as he flipped his sunglasses down, and he never saw the ball. Sandberg was out of the play, and it was Mark Grace, who earlier this year in a game at Candlestick lost a fly ball in the sun, but not that time.
A very high sky here at Candlestick. Not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful sunny blue day. One of the things that the Chicago Cubs don't have to contend with is wind. You imagine having to look up into that sky and contend with the wind as well. All 3 days it's been beautiful here at Candlestick.
October in the Bay. Boy, it is magnificent. 1 ball and no strikes. Fouled away off third, out of play, and the count 1-1. I'm sure a lot of people wonder, after all the horror stories you have heard about Candlestick, whether they are just apocryphal, but it can get mean here and cold and bitter, but not now. Change. A little low. And a half swing for a strike, says Bruce Fremming, in the count 1-2. 2 down. Second inning, no score. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bilecki doing a little bit of pitching out there today. Something that, unfortunately, the Cubs starters have not been doing for the entire series. Changing speeds, using both sides of the plate, throwing strikes, for the most part getting ahead of his hitters. He's only been behind one hitter, that Matt Williams, and when he got behind him, he went away with him with a fastball that could not hurt him. There you can see the splitter, the downward movement, and Kennedy just lucky to get the top half of the ball.
2-2. Fastball, a one-hopper, now 2 to Dunston, who cranks it up and lets Grace have it. So the Giants are gone scoreless for 2, and we'll be back after these messages from your local station.
Tuesday, facing a mysterious murder, a cheating husband, and a vengeful wife.
You know what? It's a great case.
It's an all-new Matlock mystery. Then some want him for the price on his head.
Bring him back alive.
Some want him for revenge. Some just want him. Desperado, all new Tuesday.
Well, Olsen.
Good news, HB. Starting this season, we're making HBO better than ever. We'll have more first-run Hollywood movies than we've ever had. More big stars, more laughs, more explosive action, and more drama than ever. But that's not all. We've got World Championship Boxing, big-name comedy, a new original movie every month. And when subscribers add Cinemax with the most movies on pay TV, they'll have the perfect combination.
Olsen, this is great!
There's just one problem.
What?
Marketing is practically giving it away.
Marketing.
What's this about a special offer?
We're giving folks a great deal. Call 1-800-HBO-7530 to get all the great channels of basic cable installed for just $4.95. They'll also get HBO or Cinemax for just $4.95 a month from the day they install through December 31st. Basic cable charges apply.
What do we do now?
Just call 1-800-HBO-7530.
I was going to buy a Nissan Stanza, and after driving the Lumina, I changed my mind. What I like best about my Chevy Lumina is the way it drives, its looks, the roominess in the car. The trunk is very roomy, and mainly the way it drives on the highway.
What schools do when there aren't enough teachers. Starting Tuesday at 10.
Game 5 of the National League Championship Series is brought to you by Stroh's, fire brewed, family brewed for more than 200 years. And by New York Life, the company you keep.
We go to the third inning at Candlestick Park. No score, and it'll be Mike Bilecki followed by Jerome Walden and then Ryan Sandberg. You remember, Bilecki got the base hit against Kelly Downs to drive in a couple of runs in the first inning of Game 2. This time he pops it up to Will Clark. He's fighting the glare. Martinez hollering to Bilecki, don't take it for granted. Bilecki stopped, and Martinez came out of the box saying, run. You don't know what'll happen on a pop fly, especially here. One down.
The big advantage for the Cubs is coming out here after the loss last night, not having to sit at home all day or back at the hotel all day and have the entire afternoon to think about it, as you see Clark looking up into that sun for the first out. The Cubs a real heartbreaker last night. Bases loaded, couple of runs behind. Dawson strikes out. They've got to go back to the